raiSE is essentially a sector developers of social enterprise. I mean, you can either do charity work or you can go into something new where it involves enterprise and social work. And what excites me about raiSE is that it helps business develop a greater consciousness in terms of the social impact and social outreach.
The raiSE mission resonates well with my passion. I really love to contribute to support the social enterprises in Singapore to make this society a more caring and inclusive society. I think raiSE missions of helping to build the whole ecosystem to support our social enterprises is really exciting. I personally had the opportunity to work together with raiSE management team on this Grow Big project, and that's really meaningful to work with the consultants to help the founders of social enterprises to grow big, to achieve their dream, and to make them more sustainable, more resilient.
And at raiSE, I think that is something that we have the opportunity as well to impact and help in a very small way many of these startups, and also to benefit from the energy, the excitement, the verve that these entrepreneurs and social startups have.
I think raiSE's mission is very much an evolving one. It's one with an eye for the future. We're certainly supporting many different social enterprises now, but we see a future where we'll not just support existing social enterprises, but all organisations to take on a bigger role in social causes. And we really see that as a greater way to make impact on the ecosystem.
So I think raiSE is a unique organisation in which we bring together capital, skills, energy, and above all purpose. It's rare to find an organisation where all are present. Very often the first three are there, but the fourth is not. And that's what really excites me about raiSE, and what makes it so unique.
Of course, in the course of my work in raiSE, it is my hope and my wish that every company or every business enterprise is a social enterprise. And so if the business can also at the same time be doing good for society, and become a social enterprise because the focus and priority is given to society, then I think it marries the best of both worlds of business and the people who are involved in the business. And so that is the thing that excites me.
I certainly think stakeholders can get involved in a number of different ways. I think one way is getting to know existing social enterprises, looking at what they offer and seeing if there's opportunities for them to support their efforts. I think another way is looking at how many different organisations, whilst they may not be classified as social enterprises at the moment, but how do they take greater part in social causes and perhaps collaborating with existing social enterprises. And I think the final point I'd say is also about looking at your own purchasing decisions and find out about the great products and services offered and see once again if there's a way you can directly support those enterprises in their growth journey.
And my hope for raiSE is that they continue to evolve so that they can meet the need of the social enterprises in the future, and they continue to be the developer for the whole ecosystem to make all the stakeholders to come together and to contribute to build a sustainable ecosystem, not just for Singapore, but to share the best practices with other nations so that we can be the world-class ecosystem.
We have seen growing consciousness around this over the past few years, and in large part driven by what raiSE has, the great work that raiSE has done. And over the, next 3 to 5 years, I want us to raise our profile in a much larger way and be baked into the DNA of every single company, every single corporate in Singapore, starting from young entrepreneurs to mature companies that backfit a lot of this into their operations.
I think ultimately where we want to go, and I think where we are going, is towards a more equitable and sustainable future, and one in which all Singaporeans can be proud of and can take ownership of. I think this is the direction that we need to go in to create a more cohesive society and strengthen our social compact.